Boom, baby. That's right. Car Guy Jake, guys. Coming at you a little late tonight. So I wanted to talk a little bit about changing your thinking. This whole thing, this whole journey has been about mindset and about changing my physicality, but mainly pounding this old brain out, okay? So my wife went out of town, and I'm just here with the kids at night, so I can't get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go out for a run. Can't leave the kids here alone. It doesn't make any sense. So automatically my brain starts telling me, well, that's the perfect out. Oh my God, you don't have to do your run. You've committed to doing a run every day, but this is a perfect excuse. And Jocko Wilkes, I'll talk about him a little bit. Jocko was a former Navy SEAL, very famous motivational speaker. I listen to a lot of his stuff. He has a book as well, which is called Discipline is Freedom. If you get a chance, order it, read it. I'm going to be reading that in my series of books this year. So that being said, he talks a lot about, well, not a lot, but I heard him talking one time on one of his speeches, and he was talking about how don't take any days off. Take no days off. No days off. You should not take any days off because life will give you days off. Okay? There's just going to be times when you have to take days off. All right? But other than that, don't take days off because life's going to give you days off. And that's immediately what I thought of. Oh my God, this is perfect, because this is a struggle, guys. This is hard. This is not easy, all right? Like I said, I'm pushing 50 and I'm trying to run every day. And life happens and things are going to happen. And no matter what, I have a solid resolve and I'm going to make a way every time. And so what I did was I just moved the RPM range. So instead of getting up at 3 a.m. in the morning and going for a run, I got up a little later. I did my normal routine or my normal ritual outside of running. And then this evening, I let my daughter, my oldest daughter, watch the kids for me a little bit, and after they went to sleep, the little ones went to sleep, the bigger ones watched her, and I just run right here in my neighborhood, and I got my run in. You know what? Because I had to change my thinking, and changing my thinking because most of the time, whenever you're coming against something hard, whenever I'm coming against something hard and my brain gets in there, it immediately starts thinking of ways to get out of doing what is hard. But, by changing your thinking and changing your way, instead of saying, oh, well, we have a problem, we can't do it, finding a way, finding a solution every time to the problem is changing your thinking. For example, skiers, downhill skiers, they are moving fast. And you see them out, I see them on TV. I've never been snow skiing, but I've seen them on TV all the time, where they're just shooting along. They're cutting through this tree and they're cutting through that tree and they're cutting through the other tree. And you're like, man, how's that guy not hitting those trees? Well, it's plain and simple. Instead of focusing on the tree, they focus on the path. They focus on the solution. They focus on where they want to go. They're not focusing on what they're going to hit. If you've got something in the way, you're not focusing on that. You're focusing on the path. You're focusing on the way to overcome whatever you're facing, not automatically, fall in and, give in to whatever you're up against. That's what I'm trying to do, is change the entire way of thinking. Now, I already have a lot of mentality with that, as far as, if I can't get in this way, I'll get in that way. If I can't get in the other way, I'll get in this way. If I can't do that, I'll go around the corner and get in the back door, whatever. But the biggest thing is changing my thinking. Today was a test, and we're going to get tested every day, For the next couple of days, I'll be doing my run at night instead of the morning. And but I'm still going to run every day. There's no excuse for me not running, okay? Because I'm changing my thinking. I'm focusing on the path. I'm making a way no matter what. I'm going to have absolute resolve, you know. And what I'm doing is I'm just pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding that mentality and pounding out and clearing out the cloud, you know. Excuse me. When I was talking in a couple videos back about, you know, you don't have to have the plan completely mapped out to the nth degree of exactly every step, because the plan's going to change. I didn't even plan on this, but it changed. So a lot of times people, and I'll quote Jocko again, you know, Jocko Wilkes is an amazing man. But he said in another interview, in his podcast or somebody's podcast, that, you know, I've already got this figured out, right? I don't need any more information. I have the information. If a man my age wants to get in shape and I want to test myself, it's real simple. Eat clean, work out, and he says do jiu-jitsu. Well, I can't do jiu-jitsu, so eating clean, working out, it's real simple. I know that. I've known that for years, but I don't do that. It's not the knowing that's going to fix whatever problem you have. It's the doing. It's the solution. It's making a way when there is no way. So keep watching these videos, guys. I appreciate you very much. And if you've got any questions, you got any comments, drop them down there, please. You know, and it just kind of helps the algorithm going, you know, gets these videos out there. I love you. I appreciate you. Y'all have a blessed day.